few years ago, we put out a video called the top 10 CCW guns for seniors, and it was, in my opinion, an excellent list. What I was looking for specifically is ease of operation, recoil, and accuracy under pressure. I specifically looked for concealed carry guns for people that really struggled with autoimmune disease or a lot of strength in their hands, because oftentimes we're not as strong as we used to be, but we still need to protect ourselves, probably more so. But that top 10 list, like I mentioned in the previous video, it's definitely not a complete list. This is just 10 that I thought were ideal for that situation. However, there's absolutely thousands of options that you can see, but you really got to get out and check them out. But I think this is a great start. So I wanted to put out another top 10 list because it's been a few years and there's been a lot of great innovation, and I've experienced more guns over the last few years, and so I just wanted to add to that list. That isn't replacing that list. Definitely check it out. This is just in addition with modern technology and the things I've seen in the last couple years. So here we go. Number 1, Smith & Wesson MP 380 EZ. I believe this is one of your all-time best options on this list. It is ridiculous how easy it is to manipulate that slide. Awesome trigger, great accuracy, and very little recoil for a 380 because of the size. Number 2, the Glock 19. Now on the previous list I had the Glock 26. Since then I purchased the Glock 19 and I find it to be a better choice. Very easy to conceal, and you have a much better grip frame than you do on the 26. Super ease of operation. All you got to do is squeeze the trigger. There's not a lot to it. It's very easy to rack the slide, and it is absolutely ideal for seniors. Number 3, the Colt Cobra. The Cobra revolver is back as of a couple years ago. It's got one of the best double action triggers I've seen on a revolver. Colt does a very good job with this 38 Special. If you're looking for a real easy to operate CCW gun, revolvers are always great choices, and that's why I have several of them on this list. The Colt Cobra is on this list because it is going to be one of the most reliable revolvers out there. Awesome trigger, but it does kind of come with a heavier price tag, so I put some other revolvers on this list as well. But if the price doesn't scare you away, this is probably one of your best options for revolvers for seniors. Number 4, the Sig P320 EX carry. There's a lot of P320s out there, and quite honestly, I'm not a big fan of the original P320, primarily because of its drop issues that it had. I know they fixed that, and I know a lot of people give me a hard time with it. It's just still something that I kind of struggle with, and I definitely will get over. But I put the P320 EX carry on here because what you have is you have the P320 carry size in the X model. It's got a much better trigger, and that's really was the problem with the P320, and that's why the X carry is on this list. I think it's one of the best options Sig Sauer is making. It might be one of the best CCW guns out there. Number 5, the Colt King Cobra. Now I put this one on this list. They just debuted this last SHOT Show. I'm not going to say in addition to the Cobra because this is a different gun. It's a little bit heavier, and of course it fires a .357 Magnum. For those of you looking to carry a .357 Magnum, the Colt Cobra is an ideal option. And you can still get 38 Special in there. Number 6, the Walther PP SM2. I had the opportunity to shoot this gun at SHOT Show 2017. This was probably one of the most accurate subcompact 9mm I've ever fired in my life. Very easy to operate, very easy to manipulate the slide. This is an outstanding option. I think it's probably the best option that Walther makes for a concealed carry. Definitely a great option for your seniors. Number 7, the Sig P365. The P365 is a much smaller gun than the P320, and oftentimes size that makes the difference between whether somebody brings a gun along or not. The P365 is about as small as you get. Carrying 10 rounds, having an ease of operation slide, and extreme accuracy definitely puts it right on this list. Number 8, Kimber K6. This is an amazing revolver. Also, similar to the Cobra, has one of the best double action triggers I've ever felt in my life. And now in 2019, that comes with a hammer. K6 is an awesome option for concealed carry for seniors. Number 9, the Sig Sauer P229. I put the P229 on this list because there's so many variations of the P229 these days. I like the P229 for seniors for several reasons. Number 1, very easy to manipulate the slide. I love the decocking mechanism. I really like the fact that the first pull is double action only. It's really quite possibly one of your safest options on this list. There's nothing to think about. Like a revolver, you just squeeze it, first round double action pull, then every round after that is single action. The Sig P229 comes in so many varieties that anymore you just can't find a Sig P229 for everybody. And finally, number 10, the EAA Vindicator. I put the Vindicator on this list because what I've seen in this snub-nosed revolver is exceptional. It's extremely accurate, extremely reliable, very good price range. You can always pick this up under $300. I would let my own mother use this gun, and I believe she would do just great with it. When I first did a review about 4 years ago on the Vindicator, I mentioned that. And I still stand true by that. Of course, it takes the .357 Magnum, but also the .38 Special, and that's what I'd put in there for seniors. So there you go. Again, I know there's all sorts of guns I did not mention that aren't on this list. So if you have any, put them in the comments below. There's so many options for seniors these days that it's really, I need to make a top 100 list. So doing a part 2 of the top 10 I think is close enough for now. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to be a patron of this channel, our Patreon link is below. But the most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, so never hesitate to send that stuff in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.